Moss Media.
You're listening to From the Nest, where fundraising ideas take flight. I'm Jen Newmeyer, also known as Charity Jen. In this ICON series, I'm pulling up a chair with nonprofit pros from across the country. We recorded these interviews on the spot in Seattle, capturing unfiltered insights, some light bulb moments, and really a whole lot of heart. So let's jump in with Jesse Park, president of Amplify. Jesse, thank you so much for joining me on the podcast. It's a delight to have you here.
Always a pleasure, Jen. Thanks.
So we are here at ICON, and there are thousands of nonprofit professionals who are here. I would love to hear sort of what your experience has been so far, and if this is your first ICON or if you've been before.
So this is my first ICON attending. I am normally actually in the exhibitor booth. All right. And we changed around our strategy this year, and I said I'm going to attend and focus on really building relationships. So I came in with 3 goals. 1 is to connect with other fundraisers. 2 is to understand the trends and data so that we can create actionable insights into how we move forward as a community and industry. And 3, collaborate creatively as a fundraising community on how do we address the current situations going on within nonprofits.
Right, yeah. And how are you doing with meeting those goals so far?
Well, I think that meeting and connecting with fundraisers is the big thing. So I've actually spent a lot of time connecting up with local AFP chapters that I and my company are involved with, as well as including meeting up with the DC chapter.
Yes.
Yesterday and last night, and spending a lot of time with the AFP Philly chapter as well. So that's been great because I'm just kind of like deepening relationships and having meetings and connecting with people that I couldn't do if I was just at a booth. I think the sessions I've been attending have focused on data and really looking at stuff. I'm a big data nerd, and I focus on not just what does the data say, but really understanding the story that it tells us on where we need to go. And so I look at this stuff with FEP Q4 coming out just recently, and then Neon One with their generosity report just coming out this morning, really taking a synergy across the board on what does this mean and what are the opportunities that we can take away from this to move forward. And that leads into different conversations like we're having today, which leads to that third objective of collaboratively discussing how do we move forward as a community.
Yes, yes. And you were telling me about some conversations that you were just having. We're outside of the exhibit hall. There's lots of conversation happening. And so I would imagine there are some takeaways that you already have about collaborating.
Yeah, so interesting conversations a lot just around the state of nonprofits, specifically in America. So I got into some interesting conversations with some of our international friends who are like, so what's going on? Yeah. And being able to talk and answer and say, in reality, we don't even know sometimes what it is, but we're here walking it all out. And just interesting idea generation for sure.
Yeah, yeah. And what has been your favorite part of the conference so far?
Definitely just the opportunity to network and have meetings, and the generosity of time that everyone provides to each other to just like have those deeper conversations and connect has been really good. In terms of my biggest takeaway so far is really more a matter of thinking forward of where we're going to be as an industry. It's something I've been thinking about for several months now in 2025 as it launched, and just understanding the data points are really creating an opportunity for us as an industry that I think is creating a whole paradigm shift of how nonprofits as a whole are going to be working, and fundraising as a discipline is going to be happening. And I think it's not talked about enough, but there's underlying conversations happening and ripplings that I think is going to be very interesting to see how this plays out, where we're going to see the visionary organizations really starting to lead the charge in terms of a total transformation of what this industry even looks like and how it performs over the next coming years.
Yeah. I think there's going to be a lot of really interesting articles coming out, and we'll have this time next year some really interesting, I think, as you had said, some of those visionary organizations that are going to kind of be leading the way for all of us.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, it has been great to have you here. Thank you for being on the From the Nest podcast with Charity Jen. It's been a delight to get to know you, and looking forward to getting back to DC and continuing the conversation.
Absolutely, Jen. Looking forward to it too.
Thank you. Thanks for listening to From the Nest, where fundraising takes flight. If you enjoyed this conversation, don't miss the rest of the incredible voices we met at the AFP ICON conference. You can hear from all of the nonprofit professionals, innovators, and changemakers by visiting charitygen.com/podcast. And if you need more tools and insights from the field, head to charitygen.com to explore the resources I've gathered from AFP ICON and beyond, including strategy tips, templates, and more. And if you haven't yet, check out my latest book, Digital Fundraising Transformation, The Insider's Guide to Revolutionize Your Strategy and Raise More. It will help you supercharge your nonprofit marketing and fundraising efforts. Until next time, keep lifting each other up.
Media.